IIT ISM Dhanbad witnessed the grand inauguration of Concetto 2025, its annual Techno-Management Fest celebrating innovation and technology. The event was inaugurated by Padarthi Balakrishna, Director Mechanical, DGMS Dhanbad, who graced the occasion as the chief guest. Over the next 3 days, Concetto 2025 will host a range of competitions, exhibitions, and technical sessions, bringing together bright young minds from across the country. With this, IIT ISM Dhanbad once again reaffirms its legacy as a hub of creativity and excellence.
A special note of thanks goes to the President of the Student Gymkhana and the General Secretary, Science and Technology, for their continuous support, cooperation, and guidance in making the Concetto 25 possible.
So, how you felt about being a part of this Concetto inauguration 2025?
I feel very much enthusiastic and very much happy to be part of this inaugural session. I feel just like a student coming back to the college and getting participating in some activity. Uh, I wish all the participants all the best for in all the competitions. The competitions what we were not heard at the student age that we are able to hear now.
Yes, sir.
Wish you all the best.
Things which you are looking forward from the students in their projects in this year's Concetto 2025.
I didn't get.
Like, in what basis you will be looking at their projects? Is there some
Projects like solving the day-to-day problems in general life, coming to industrial solutions, industrial safety-related solutions, innovating new ideas, and getting new concepts. For example, recently during when an accident occurs in an industry, for rescue becomes a big challenge. It takes around 2 to 3 days for rescuing in some cases. In those cases, you can think innovating application of drones and robotics and approaching the places where we cannot approach manually. Those kind of solutions, ideas can come up in this forum.
So, what do you think makes an idea a good idea, a great one?
It's a good when it's doing good for mankind, so it gives a improvement for the life of a living.
So, what do you have to say to IIT students about every year they are organizing this Concetto, and this time you are here as a chief guest?
I wish them all the best and keep innovating new things, new concepts. I was going through the last years and previous years reels also. Every year there was new programs and new things getting added. This year also I think there will be many new innovative things getting added.
So, any project or any these kind of tech fest in your time you remember you have taken part in, and what have you
I have
done?
not taken part in. This is the first fest I am attending, and fortunately, this is the first meeting that I am in education institute. I am coming as a chief guest. Generally, industry will be going and addressing the employees, but this is first time that I am addressing the students here.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
So, please start with your introduction.
Yeah, I'm Dheeraj Kumar, Deputy Director of IIT ISM Dhanbad.
So, this Concetto, from how many years is taking place in IIT?
I did my masters from IIT ISM Dhanbad. So during those periods also, we were seeing that techno-management festivals were getting organized, but not in the name of Concetto. But over last 12 years, Concetto has grown like one of the mega events of Eastern India. And a lot many companies in form of students from different institutions, they keep on coming. And then our own students, they compete with them. And they come up with a lot many ideas on those are thematic ideas on the requirement of the technologies for the countries. Certainly, we hope that this time this concept will be a unique one because we have charted into our 100th foundation year. So we consider this concerto as a century concerto, and if some ideas are coming out to be very innovative ideas from these 2 days of concerto, my Dean Innovation is here, who is basically taking care of institutions, innovation, incubation, entrepreneurships, having lot many funding available with him. He will certainly look into that, and he will further fund those ideas bringing those ideas from school or institution to the community society at large. And then there may be every possibility that such idea will convert into a startup company, and later on that startup company can become a unicorn and can become a big industry.
Sir, any projects which has been introduced in Concetto has been affected globally from IT or any other Concetto
Lot
programs?
many. If you talk about the energy security of the
Yes, sir.
country, if you talk about critical mineral supply chain issues of the world, if you talk about semiconductor issues, and now we have started making semiconductors in our own country. There were days when we were importing. If you see the drone wars, so these are some of the very important requirement of the countries for improving its own security, improving its own perception, and improving its own GDP, and making the country Viksit Bharat by 2047. So these all thematic areas have been mentioned here, and in this concerto, we are again sure that out of the thematic areas or thematic problems which we have mentioned here, some of the solutions will come out.
Sir, as you said, you have done your masters from IIT. So, what kind of tech fest you have taken part of, and what was your innovation over there?
In our period, these modern technologies, we are saying the technologies of the future like AI, ML, blockchain, sort of things were not there. During our time, we had simulations, modeling, finite element modeling, computer-aided designs, then lot many conceptualization of ideas were there. Internet got just started those period at those period. The speed of internet was an issue. Talking on languages, how basically one can do the programming in C, C++ languages. Java was more prominent at that period. Then database management system using Oracle, how ERP of a company can be extended. So those were the problem statements.
Yes,
But
sir.
nowadays those are no problem statements. Problem statements are something else. How a person can be visualized in a metaverse, how a activity or how a industry can be brought on a table using metaverse. Earlier days, those were basically modeled one. Now they are not modeled one. They are converted into a metaverse, a realistic life sort of situation. Basically, you see in those metaverse, and then the metaverse is backed with AI technologies, so that Dheeraj Kumar is not physically present but virtually is present, and then the way I am speaking right now, it is resemble that I am a physical Dheeraj Kumar, but it is a metaverse of Dheeraj Kumar. So that sort of technologies are coming nowadays, and I'm quite sure our students, they are ready to make those sort of Dheeraj Kumar through this all metaverse. And one such setup we have in our own campus. One can go and one can see that whoever want to come and then want to get himself or herself model with the language, the sort of movement, gesture, everything can be done in hardly 1 hour.
Sir, what you want to say to the students who are participating from tomorrow in this concert at 2025?
Yes, you compete among yourself, compete with your colleagues who have joined this league from all over the country, and hone your skills, solve some of the burning issues of the country, and get funded for the solution, and convert that idea into a technology, and let those technology be the deep technologies. For that, sufficient funding is available, and come out from this portal institute not as a job seeker but as an entrepreneur.
So, you said burning issues of the country. Will you please describe what's the burning issues of our country? What do you mean by saying the burning issues of the country?
See, what is desired? Food security.
Yes, sir.
You require food security. You require health and hygiene.
Yes, sir.
How this food and health, and then education. How education can reach to the masses, to the poorest society in the country. Can they be educated on these technologies of the future? Those are the burning issues. Health. You might be aware that the government of India has gone for a massive project on health for everywhere. In the name of Charak D, as one of the platform has already been developed. So in near future, chances are there that you may not require to go to a doctor for getting yourself treated. You just add your symptoms and then you will get the prescription. So based on these symptoms, this is the prescription, and then you will get medicated, auto-medicated, and then your problem for seeking a doctor's appointment is completely gone out. And who will do that? It is AI which is doing that. It is already in the sort of testing phase, and at AIMS Delhi, it is already tested, and if that is launched in near future, then problem for the health to everyone is solved. Agriculture. So now people have started using drone-based agriculture, precision farming, precision agriculture has come out now, agri for all. So our productivity will be improved. Where there is a desire of putting some sort of fertilizer at that location, you will be putting the fertilizer. Where there is a requirement of putting some sort of doing soiling, you will be doing soiling at that location. The energy, green energy. People started with solar and went to wind, hydro. That is, I'm not saying the hydrogen, but hydropower. Now we're going to hydrogen energy. So, if we can solve the energy requirement of the country, fulfill the energy requirement of the country, through not through the conventional energy, but through non-conventional energy sources, we will be beating everywhere. Everything.
Thank you.
Computing requirement. So far, we have been importing lot many technologies from different countries. Now our own Joho, it is in news.
Yes, sir.
So Joho, in next near future, it will be beating Microsoft. It will be beating Google. And the feature I have been using Joho for last almost 1.5 months, and I am seeing the competence and then power of the Joho. So you can understand, once this Joho becomes so popular, now the Joho, one of the app of Joho, which is at par with WhatsApp app, is featured at the first app in Apple, first app in Google app. What will happen to this Joho in next 1 month, next 1 year? They have the payment gateway also. So what will happen in the payment gateway for all those foreign payment gateways? That's a strength. Maybe some of the Joho founders may be here. They live in their own companies. They might have developed some technologies. I'm quite sure. So there is immense potential with this our all young minds. We have not harnessed the potential of young minds, and now this NVCTI Institute Innovation Hub is there to harness their potential. So we are expecting many things to come up in near future.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.